Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something I'm really excited about, my 10 steps to wow. Whether you're working on a killer video project, crafting a presentation that pops, or tackling any creative assignment, these steps will help you deliver something that truly stands out. Before we jump right in, let me break down what I mean by a wow story. Grab your notepad or open your favorite app because this is something you'll want to remember. A wow story isn't just good, it's unforgettable. It hooks your viewers right from the start, keeps them glued until the very end. It makes an emotional connection, delivers those aha moments, and takes your audience on a journey they won't forget. How do you get to wow? Let me show you. Step 1. Understand the assignment. Before anything else, you've got to know who your audience is, where this content will be seen, what the budget looks like, and what the client expects. Oh, and don't forget that all-important deadline. Nail this down, and you're already ahead of the game. Step 2. Find what you need. Now that you know the basics, take stock of what you have, what tools and resources are at your disposal. Who's going to help you tell this story? And start by previewing and transcribing any footage or materials you have. Here's a pro tip. Cast the people closest to the story to help you tell it. They'll bring authenticity and depth that resonates. Step number 3. Focus the story. Now, it's time to dig in and find the story. This is where you start thinking like your audience. What do they care about? What's going to make them watch all the way to the end? Focus on what matters to them, and you'll find your story. Step 4. Choose a frame. With your story in hand, it's time to choose a frame. Are you telling an educational story? Thrilling adventure? Something entirely different? Think about how you want your audience to feel and choose a frame that brings them on the journey you want them to experience. Number 5. Create a roadmap. Here's where things start taking shape. This is your chance to go from unscripted content to something more structured. It's like drawing a map before heading out on a road trip, so you'll know where you're going and how to get there. Number 6, show and tell. It's time to bring everything together and connect the dots. How can you make the story feel fresh and exciting? Fresh is a combination of something old plus something new. Blend familiar elements with new twists to keep your audience engaged. Step 7. Use your brushes. Now comes the fun part, painting your masterpiece. Pictures, words, and music are your 3 creative brushes. Use them to craft something that flows and feels right. Don't shy away from adding stock footage if it enhances your story. Step number 8. Aim for the heart. Always aim for the heart. Emotional connections are what make stories memorable. If you can tap into your audience's emotions, they'll not only remember your story, they'll even share it. Step number 9, sweeten. This is where presentation makes its mark. Sweeten your project with final touches. Perfect the visuals. Polish the sound. Make sure it all looks and feels just right. It's the difference between good and great. And number 10, end with wow. Finally, end with wow. Go beyond what's expected. Raise the bar and leave your audience with something that sticks with them long after they've finished watching. The difference between good and wow is in the details. It's not just about telling a story. It's about crafting an experience that resonates, connects, and stays with your audience long after the screen goes dark. Ready for the takeaway? Every project you and I take on is a chance to push boundaries, to innovate, to create something unforgettable. So go out there, use these 10 steps, and make your next project not just good, but wow-worthy. I hope you found this guide helpful. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, share this with someone who could use a little wow in their life, and of course, subscribe for more tips and tricks. If you're ready to take your storytelling even further, I've got some awesome resources waiting for you in the description below. Tools designed to help you craft your next wow-worthy project. Thanks for watching.